that I know that you are here and you have joined my Facebook Live. How are you all? It's a pleasure to have you all here. And thanks a lot for supporting all my videos. You people are really consistent in watching my videos and appreciating it. I'm really honored to have you all as an audience. So today my topic is about homeschooling. As you all know that today the term homeschooling is really changed, and so I really want to talk about homeschooling with its new version, what it is today. So I think we should start. Let's start by introducing myself. I am Parul Shah, psychologist and graphologist. I am the owner of Be Little Angel, classes of phonics, grammar, creative writing, handwriting improvement, GK and much more. I also design personalized worksheets for students across the globe. And today I'm here to talk about homeschooling. Why parents shouldn't be afraid of homeschooling. Now, when we talk about homeschooling, the term homeschooling has evolved itself in today's scenario of this pandemic. Initially, it was the meaning of the term is actually for the parents who are teaching their kids at home and not sending them to any formal institutions like school or classes. But today, with this COVID-19, all the schools have gone online. So the parents of primary and pre-primary are actually playing a part of semi-preschooling, because they have to sit beside the child maybe for the whole class or the whole online class. So they have to engage their child the whole day at home. So it's like on schooling and a parallel homeschooling going on. So as you all know that here a lot of things need to be taken care of, so that the toughness of homeschooling is being eased out. So the parents are really worried how to go about and what to do. I'll just brief on a few aspects on which you can think over and apply, so that maybe your toughness or your the problems which you are facing may just reduce. So check out which one applies to you. Let's start. So to begin with, the first and the foremost thing is planning. I have been talking about planning in my one of the videos also in detail. I'll just touch up today that planning is very important in terms of your content, the syllabus that you want to cover in each subject. Then in the syllabus, the topics you want to cover, the depth of the topic, how to introduce those topics. So all these things you need to plan beforehand, so that you actually know what all things you need and how you will go about. Now, while planning, the most important thing that you should keep in mind that all the kids are not same. So each child is very different from the other. So while you're planning, you have to gather information, no doubt, about the whole thing, how you're going about. But the information that you're gathering is just a guideline, and you have to plan around those guidelines to take the liberty of adjusting it to the needs of your child. So there are no thumb rules that has to be done, or this should only go after this, or there are specific timing to do this. So you can shift the things as and when according to your own adjustment, because as in parent, as an adult, you have to adjust a lot of things. Most of you are working from home, so you have to work your you have to adjust your office work, housework, and there are many changes happening in as in a homemaker also in your life. So to adjust, to balance everything, the planning should be very foolproof. You have to take everything into consideration while planning. If you don't plan, then you have to stretch, which will create a stress. So please don't stretch yourself to follow the planning and avoid this stress. Then only you will be able to maintain consistency. Now, when I'm talking about consistency, consistency should be in terms of time, content, and revision. When I'm talking about time, so you have to be consistent, fix up a time, fix up a routine for the whole day, where you are giving equal importance to education or academic part, physical play, because they cannot go out. So kids or children have to be entertained at home to some physical activity which is very necessary for their health, and free play, maybe entertainment, family time. So you have to plan a routine which is giving equal weightage to everything, because all these things are very important to develop the personality that we want. So you have to be very consistent in time. You have to be consistent in your content. See that you introduce everything at a proper interval. If you're introducing something, then after few days you come up with a new topic. You go the difficulty level, or the content should come up with something new, so that you progress. It has to be progressive. You cannot go on doing the same thing, because now you have some work at your office, so you are not doing something new and going on doing the same thing, and your planning will again go haywire. So please be consistent and progressive in your content. And to do that, important is revision, regular revision. Set up a time for revision also. So regular revision is also very necessary. Now when I talk about revision, you cannot revise the whole thing at a stretch. So you can take up one topic, revise today, and very specifically revise the one that you've been doing. So please see that your revision is an important part of your planning. Now next is weightage of subjects. So when we are talking about subjects, please give equal weightage to all the subjects. No doubt English is very important. It is the base of all the subjects. But then sometimes what happens, we are too much into the language part, because we want our kids to speak English well, write very good in creative writing. They should have good vocabulary. So then we are missing out on the other subjects, or we are not giving balance to the other subject, equal weightage. So please see to it that you give weightage to all the subjects, all the other subjects also. Here I want to add one thing. The present situation is affecting everyone, but its impact will be, or its effect will be more as we go down the age. So after 2 to 3 years, we will be very normal as we were after demonetization. But as we go to the teenagers, they will be affected, and as we go to the young kids, they will be more affected. So it is our duty to see that the impact doesn't sustain for long. The pains that you've taken to develop a personality is very important to maintain that, and we should not lose out on those terms, because personality is equivalent, as equal as academics. So both should go hand in hand. So please see to it that you are not your decisions, or the way you are going about now, is not giving a effect which will stay for lifelong, because this is very temporary, maybe a couple of years that we are affected these few months. I would like to conclude this session by a quote from a book by Sharath Sharma, and the name of the book is The One Invisible Code. And there he says that every mess that we experience has a message. I have just added a little more to it, and I want to add that every mess that we are experiencing has an age in the terms of duration. So every mess has an age, and it gives us a message. So it is a very temporary thing. If you pay attention to it with mindfulness, then you will utilize it productively. So everything is in our hands. So this is all about what I wanted to talk to you. Let me see if there are a few questions or something. You can post your questions and then I can answer them here. Anyone wants to ask anything or have any specific questions? So yeah, anyone if wants to ask anything, please just let me know. Yes, Kasturi, agreed that planning and flexibility are really essential to balance impact. They are very, very important aspect of anything that we do. Agreed, agreed. So I'll just conclude the session here. Thanks a lot for supporting me. Thanks a lot for being my audience. And for anything that you have questions even afterwards later on, please drop in your comments and I will be there to answer them. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Connect with us on Instagram, Facebook, Gmail, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Thank you.